Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here on SummitCitySports.com. We are in week number 4 of the Fort Wayne Area High School Hockey Association. And before we get going, we do have a bit of a pregame ceremony as it is Veterans Week this week. So we'll be doing a little pregame ceremony to honor the veterans of both the parents of the Fort Wayne Vipers and the Leo Lions. Teams are currently lining up to their respective blue lines as we await the start of this ceremony. Before we do get things kicked off, though, on behalf of Summit City Sports, we would like to apologize for our technical difficulties last week with both audio and connection issues that we experienced here at the rink last week, which prevented us from streaming out the Fort Wayne Viper Homestead Spartan game last week, which also affected the Leo Carroll game at the very start of this night. So it looks like, knock on wood now, ladies and gentlemen, things are running smoothly. Audio seems to be going through just fine. So hopefully, as I said, things continue to be good. And once again, we do apologize.
Who served 3 years in the Navy aboard the USS Reagan in the Pacific Fleet. The individual would like to remember his great-grandmother, Betty Hankins, who served 10 years in the Navy, including in the Korean War. She was the first woman ever to be honored by the Navy for the E-4 Corps. Her granddaughter, Monia Lafollette, is receiving the flag on her behalf. The individual would also like to honor his grandfather, Paul Picandi, who served 3 years in the Army, earning expert rifle recognition. The individual would also like to honor his uncle, Shane Lafollette, who served in the Marine Corps for 6 years, including operations Restore Hope and Desert Storm. He earned many honors, including the National Defense Medal, Joint Meritorious Citation, and the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal. Tonight's Spencer recruit would like to remember his great-grandfather, Chickly Chuck, who served in the Army from 1941 to 1946, including service in World War II. like to remember his grandfather, Bill DeGroot, who served in the Army from 1948 through 1952. Nicholas Kuharski would like to honor his grandfather, Specialist E4 David Ortiz, who served in the Army from 1966 through 1968. Nicholas Kuharski would also like to honor his grandfather, Joe Kuharski, who served 3 years in the Army, including service in the Korean War. Nicholas Kuharski would also like to honor his grandfather, Terry Gratz, who served in the Marine Corps for 6 years. Nicholas Kuharski would also like to remember his great-grandfather, Norbert Hewitt, who served for 3 years in the Army, including service in World War II. Ms. Lehman would like to honor his father, Todd Lehman, who served 15 years in the Navy and Army, including service in operations Iraqi freedom and enduring freedom. He earned the Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medal and was honored as the 2006 Sailor of the Year aboard the Nimitz-class carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt. Stephen McComb would like to honor his grandfather, Stephen McComb, who served 2 years in the Marines, including service in Vietnam. He earned the National Defense Service Good Conduct Medal. Connor and Summer McKinnon would like to honor their father, Brian McKinnon, who served 8 years in the Air Force, including service during Operation Desert Storm. Connor and Summer McKinnon would also like to honor their uncle, Henry McKinnon, who served 4 years in the Air Force, including service during Operation Desert Storm. Connor and Summer McKinnon would also like to remember their great-grandfather, Adolf Schugel, who served 4 years in the Army, including service during World War II, earning the Purple Heart. Austin Wardsley would like to honor his grandfather, Mike Clay, who served 6 years in the Navy. Ian and Hayden Scott would like to honor their grandfather, Roger Scott, who served in the Army from 1963 through 1969. Tommy Szymanski would like to honor his grandfather, Bill Carroll, who served in the Army Security Agency from 1964 through 1968 and 2 years in the reserve, including service in Vietnam. Tommy Szymanski would also like to honor his uncle, Tim Szymanski, who served in the Army 44th Medical Brigade, 82nd Air Force Division from 1993 through 1996. Earning the Army Achievement Medal, Army Commendation Medal, Expert Lightning Citation, German Dumplings, and Army Service Award. Tommy Szymanski would also like to remember his grandfather, Tom Szymanski, who served in the Army 25th Infantry Division from 1964 through 1966. Drew Whitman would like to honor his grandfather, William Goad, who served in the Army from 1967 through 1969, including service in Vietnam, earning the Purple Heart. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in another round of applause for our men and women warfighters, past and present. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are able, please rise and face the color guard for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I missed a page somewhere. Where don't I go? To Eric Stratton would like to honor his father, Bill Stratton, who served in the Marine Corps from 1985 to 1991, including service in Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm. Desmond Fiedler would like to honor his grandfather, John Fiedler, who served in the Army for 4 years, including service in Japan and Vietnam. C.J. Redmond would like to honor his grandfather, Charlie Schwartz, who served in the Navy for 4 years, including service in the Korean War. Aaron Amick would like to honor his aunt, Michelle Amick, who served in the Air Force from 2006 through 2012. Aaron Amick would also like to honor his uncle, Clayton Rice, who served in the Army, including service in the Afghanistan War, earning the Global War on Terrorism and the Afghanistan Campaign Medal. Aaron Amick would also like to honor his uncle, Adam Rice, who served 6 years in the Marines, including service in Operation Desert Storm. Alex Westro would like to remember his great-grandfather, Harold Campbell. Would like to honor his great-grandfather, Harold Campbell, who served in the Army 40th Division, 160th Patriot Regiment from 1951 through 1952, including service in the Korean War. Alex Westro would also like to remember his great-grandfather, John Hefner, who served in the Army from 1917 through 1921, including service in World War I. Alex Westro would also like to remember his great-grandfather, Richard Hefner, who served with the 318th Infantry from 1942 through 1946, including service in World War II, earning the Purple Heart. Alex Westro would also like to remember his great-uncle, Nick Hefner, who served in the Army from 1966 through 1968, including service in Vietnam. He earned the Combat Infantry Badge. Alex Westro would also like to honor his cousin, Sergeant First Class Michael Randolph, who served from 1987 through 1991 and 2001 through 2017, including service in Operations Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom 01, and Iraqi Freedom 0708, earning many medals, including the Meritorious Service Medal, National Defense Medal, and Humanitarian Service Medal. Alex Westro would also like to honor his cousin, Jason Randolph, who served in the Army from 1991 through 1995, and the Indiana Army National Guard from 1995 through 1999. And finally, Alex Westro would also like to honor his cousin, Jake Hefner, who served in the Marine Corps from 1994 through 1998. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in another round of applause for our men and women warfighters, past and present. And now, if you are able, please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, that was our Veterans Night pregame ceremony. Teams are getting ready for their warm-ups, as it is the Leo Lions and the Fort Wayne Vipers. To get things started, we will take a quick peek as to what happened last week, Wednesday, November the 6th. The first game was the Leo Lions and Carroll Chargers, in which the Carroll Chargers defeated Leo by a score of 6-3. Chris Wallum was a big player in that one, as well as Grant Palmer and Cameron Perry, all three having 2 goals on the night, and Chris Wallum adding 3 assists to that as well. And then in the second game, it went the distance all the way to overtime, as it was the Homestead Spartans keeping the perfect record going, as they knocked off the Vipers 4-3 in overtime. So the standings have finally spread out. In the lead right now, first place, Homestead Spartans at a perfect 3-0 record for 6 points. The Fort Wayne Vipers are in second with 2 wins and an overtime loss. And for those who are unfamiliar with the point system, it is 2 points for a win, no points for a regulation loss, and 1 point for an overtime or shootout loss. So the Vipers are 2-0-1 for 5 points. The Carroll Chargers are 1 win, 2 losses on the season for 2 points. And the Leo Lions are looking to get on the board in the win column, as they are 0-3 with 0 points on the season. So as I said, our first game now is the Leo Lions and the Fort Wayne Vipers. Homestead and Carroll is up next at 8:40. They'll get that underway with their pregame ceremony here in a little bit. We'll take a quick look at our team comparison, a bit of a new feature that was debuted last week with the Carroll Chargers and Leo Lions. So as you see, obviously not much info on the board there. City record is 2-0-1 for the Vipers. Leo is 0-3. So the Leo Lions, we'll take a little bit, talk about them real quick. They are looking, obviously, as I said, for their first win on the season, but they're also looking for that kind of offensive talented guy, as they currently only have 6 goals for on the season, averaging roughly about 2 goals a game with 17 goals against. So they're kind of looking for someone to step up in the goal production category, as they actually are the only team in the city right now in city play that doesn't have goals for in the double digits. The Fort Wayne Vipers on the other spectrum have 14 goals for, so they found their offensive talent, and they are well good on the defensive side as well, as they have a league high 7 goals against. That is the fewest, in the league. They only 7 goals against. The closest team there is Homestead with 11 goals against. Taking a look at highlights from last Wednesday. Chris Wallum, as I said, for Carroll, had 5 points on the night, 2 goals, 3 assists. Cody Hurley, Grant Palmer, Cameron Perry all had 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist for all 3. Christian Redmond, Tyler Grossman, and Zachary Juarez also had 3 points, all 3 with 1 goal, 2 assists. Taking a look at some more upcoming events, as I said, tonight is Veterans Night. The Youth Hockey Night is going to be Wednesday, November 27th. So a little bit of high school hockey before everybody gets settled in for their Thanksgiving meals. And then Cancer Night is Wednesday, January 29th of the new year. Taking a look into next week's games, Wednesday, November 20th. It is the Leo Lions and the Homestead Spartans kicking the night off at 6:40. And the Carroll Chargers and the Fort Wayne Vipers will round it up at 8:40. Taking a look at the scoring leaders right now, it is Cody Hurley leading the way for Homestead. 7 goals, 3 assists for 10 points. Grant Palmer and Zachary Juarez are tied with 8 points on the season for second place. Grant Palmer with 6 goals, 2 assists. Zachary Juarez, 4 goals, 4 assists. Goaltending leaders on the night, it is the Fort Wayne Vipers leading the way in the goaltending tandem. Steven Yiser is the number one goalie in the city right now. He is a perfect 1-0 on the season. 28 saves, a 2.00 goals against average, and a .933 save percentage. Connor McKinnon has one win on the season, 41 saves, 2.47 goals against, and a .891 save percentage. Then it's Lane Copeland for Homestead with one win, 18 saves, a 2.90 goals against average, and a .818 save percentage. Teams are finished with their warm-ups. We'll take a very quick break here on SummitCitySports.com. When we come back as the first period here on SummitCitySports.com.
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599. Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday.
And we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. Brandon Porter here bringing you your play-by-play. Before we get started, though, don't forget today's broadcast is, of course, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. That is 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Taking a look at the starting goaltenders tonight. For the Leo Lions, it is going to be Isaac Morrell starting in goal for the Lions. And in net for the Fort Wayne Vipers, it is number 98, Steven Yiser. Teams are lined up at the face-off circle. We are underway here as the Fort Wayne Vipers take the possession off the first draw. And now it's going to be controlled by Parker Ray in his own defensive end. And pass there is blocked by Ormsby, and now it's directed to the near corner. Now grabbed by Robinson. He'll backhand it over to the far side by the Viper bench. It's going to be picked up there, looks like by number 6, and a bad pass there is now picked up by Ormsby, and Josh Robinson keeps it alive at the point. That original pass coming from number 6, that is Carter Knoblau. And now it is going to be controlled by Hayden Scott in his own defensive end. Passes it up to Ormsby, who retreats and runs into Scott. And now a backhanded pass towards the slot is redirected away by Yiser. Play will be whistled down as the net has come off its mooring with 14-15 remaining here in the first period. And don't forget that the Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com, where it's simple, transparent, and reliable. Faceoff is tied up and finally poked away by Stratton as it goes over to the near side. Reasoner, product for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, now puts it down low. That one is now directed up to the point, kept alive there by Dakota Carter, and now backing it out, and now it's going to be redirected out by Reasoner, but Scholl's able to keep it alive. Raptor on the boards. Here is Austin Reasoner along the near side, pressured by Scholl. Zemansky has it now. He's tied up with Stratton, and coming away with it is going to be the Vipers. But a poke check there by Carter in the neutral zone on Trevor McKinnon. Puts it back inside the Vipers' end, and now it's going to roll on net. Morrell forced to make the save and cover the puck. So off the draw is now played along the near side, and it's going to be tied up. Eventually coming away with it is going to be Fiedler as he stick-lifted Kohlmeyer. And now another turnover. The Vipers' Kuharski gets sent down to the ice by Ray. Jede Scott trying to get it out, but it's now played by Backstrom. Hayden Scott retreating a little bit in his zone, pressured by Scott. And now it's just past to Kuharski, misses. Icing waved off as it rolls on net in the crease, and it is going to be cleared away by Ray. As that one, however, does roll down for an icing. 12:54 remaining here in the first period. It is 0-0. Face-off down inside of the Leo zone. And it's going to be to the left of the goaltender, Morrell. Off the draw is going to be Keegan McComb putting it behind the net. And now a pass out front misses as that one coming from Wilson looking for number 14, Ian Scott. And that one kept alive at the point by Brown as now is going to be controlled by, looks like the captain of the Leo Lions, Grossman. And now along the corner, Grossman with possession. He ties up in the corner. Ian Scott there, and is going to be sitting around the boards by Carter to the near side. Hayden Scott keeps it alive. A lot of Scotts on the ice this game. As now it's going to be cleared out. That one will roll on net as the ice is forced to put it towards the side of the net. Now grabbed by Hayden Scott. Knippen with it now. He's kind of pulling it back into his own end. Passes it up to the neutral zone. And that one's flipped in by Logan Robinson. Now grabbed by Hayden Scott. He'll backhand it to the near corner to be played by Wilson. Wilson pressured now by Redman, able to get it out to the hash marks, and now a pass to Grossman, and he fires it wide. Pass coming from, looks like number 79, that is Stratton. Now along the far side, it is just inside the blue line. Wilson trying to do something with it. He'll get it over to number 14, Ian Scott. As now Knippen puts it back inside the Vipers' end. The Vipers kind of feeling a little bit of pressure here as the Lions are starting to show some life on the offensive pressure. As now it's going to be played by Zemansky. He will take it to the corner, bounces it off the board, but not out. As here is Zemansky. He gets it over to, looks like number 6. We'll get that name here in a couple seconds. And coming into the zone, shot on net. Blocker saved by Morrell. Shot coming from Lehman. The pass originally came from number 6. That is Carter Knobloch. Off the draw is going to be controlled by, looks like the Lions as Josh Robinson comes away with it. It's going to be grabbed now by Fiedler. Fiedler will bank it off the glass. That one will go down for an icing. So it looks like they have named the captain for the Vipers. It is number 38, former Bishop Dwenger Saint. That is Thomas Zemansky wearing the C this year for the newly formed Fort Wayne Vipers. Tied up on the draw, it is going to be controlled by McKinnon, as now it is a good defensive play by Amick. Now it's out to Fiedler just at the faceoff circle. He's taken down by Knobloch, as I have been corrected on that one. It is going to be played by DeGroot along the far side. And now here is McKinnon trying to get his way through, but cannot gain control. Roth sends it over to Scott. J.D. Scott sends it down to McKinnon behind the net. And now it's sent to the near side to be played by Knobloch. Penalty coming up, first one on the night. Here's Zemansky, and he is trying to pull the trigger. Now he does, scores! The captain strikes first, and it's 1-0 Vipers. So there was a delayed penalty on the play. However, since Zemansky was able to score, the penalty will be negated. We will stay 5-on-5. Zemansky doing a good job in the low slot. Manages to find it once again, and he puts it just under the 5-0 of Morrell. And it's 1-0 Vipers. Now tied up just along the blue line. Delayed offside for the Vipers. It is now waved off. Knippen sends it over to Carter. Carter trades it out of the zone down the ice. An icing, however, will be negated. Now played by Michael Bushel. He's tied up behind the net. Bushel now finally able to come away with it. As now is going to be coming down the ice, number 11, that is Christian Brown. He sends it over to Kohlmeyer, and now Kohlmeyer tries to send right, knocked away by Morrell. That one banked off the boards and sent down the ice to be grabbed by McKinley. McKinley over to, looks like Bushel again, and now a pass off the skate goes to the corner. Brown trying to get it out. Josh Robinson keeps it alive at the point for the Lions. Is going to be played by Backstrom. Now backhanded out to the point. Robinson to drive and a blocker save by Yeiser. And now it's going to be Scholl pushing it down low. Stratton cannot control it, so now out to the point. Here's Robinson, the shot. That's blocked in front. Brown looking up ice to, looks like Backstrom. Backstrom will just backhand it in. Josh Robinson sends it up to Scholl. Scholl taps it on to Stratton. As now is going to be played just inside the blue line, tied up along the boards. That one kept alive by Spear, played now by Hayden Scott. As I mentioned, a lot of Scots playing on the game tonight. And now here comes the Vipers, and now center feed to Reisner's broken up. Here's Kuharski, down low to number 10, Austin Ormsby. Ormsby backhands it to the corner for Reisner. Reisner out to the point. Hayden Scott pressured. Back to Reisner. To the high slot. Here's a shot by Kuharski. He fans on it. Centers it. And a beautiful save by Morrell off of a chance from Reisner. Another chance. Here's Ormsby. To Kuharski. A shot. And it goes above the net and wide. Now it's controlled by DeGroot. And it's going to be played along the near side by Scholl. And that one goes down for another icing. It also looks like Hayden Scott as well is wearing a C for the Vipers. So it looks like they're going to run with two captains, Zemanski and Hayden Scott. 1-0 Vipers, 7:39 remaining here in the first period. Faceoff comes down inside of the Leo end. McComb to the draw. It's going to be won by Roth for the Lions, and now it's going to be played by Wilson, wrapping around the boards. That one squirts out to the slot. Backhand on net is saved by Morrell. Shot coming from McComb. So now it is Knoblau keeping it alive for the Vipers. Sending it down low to be played by J-Day Scott. Now to the near side, it is going to be Wilson with possession in his skates. He kicks it to his stick. He's poke checked there by Ray, and now Ian Scott applies possession. And it's going to be sent out to the point. Knoblau keeps it alive, but Wilson cannot control the pass, and it's out to the neutral zone. Bushel gets it back to Wilson, or excuse me, that's Knoblau. And now here's Wilson into the zone, 2-on-2. Wilson's shot sticked away there by Morrell. Fiedler sends it down the ice, and that one goes for an icing. Face-off coming back down inside of the Leo zone to the right of the goaltender Morrell. With 6:36 remaining here in the first period. Off the draw, it is going to be tied up. Zemanski coming alive into the corner. It was directed there by Brown. And now along the near side, Knippen gets up to Redmond. Zemanski will keep it in the zone for the Vipers. And now Brown backhands it further down low behind the net. McKinnon with it now. He decides to hit the brakes along the far boards near the door and the hash marks. As now Logan Robinson comes away with it. He'll put it off the boards to the near side. And a shot on net by Brown is stopped by Morrell. And here is Zemanski. He gets poke checked. Now it's played by Grossman for the Lions. That one's shot off the glass. And we'll go for another icing. .550 remaining in the first. Face-off back inside of the Leo end off yet another Leo icing. So kind of a theme now going on for the Lions as it is icing. Pretty much right now all they can do is the Vipers are playing great offensive pressure now as they finally found their feet a couple minutes into the game. Here's Backstrom a chance. That one's up in the air and goes behind the net. Here's Kohlmeyer, pressured by Spear. Ray with it now for the Lions. McKinley pressures him. And not coming away with it is going to be Spear. Spear will send it into the corner, but it hits the Zamboni doors and takes a funny bounce. Instead of going around, it actually went back out towards the point. Kohlmeyer in the neutral zone puts it off the boards and inside the Leo zone. Backhanded out by Stratton, member of the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the new junior team here in town. And now it's into the neutral zone to be played by Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer backhands it over to Hayden Scott. Scott into the zone. This is going to be sent over to the far side, but back to the near side corner as Carter flips it out of the zone. And now it's going to be controlled by Hayden Scott. Off the boards to McKinley. McKinley trying to get it in. It is going to be knocked away by Carter, but kept alive by Scott to Reisner down low. Reisner challenged by Amick. And now out to the near side point. Reisner back out to the far side. Scott a drive. That one is off a stick and into the safety netting. Face off is inside the Leo zone to the left of the goaltender Morrell. It is won by the Lions, and now Parker Ray has it as he's pressured by Kuharski. Now that one is off the glass and out of the zone, played by Ormsby. Ray sends it down low, and it's going to be controlled by Ormsby. He's pressured by Logan Robinson. He'll backhand it towards the point, but it's kept in the zone by Ray. Kuharski with it now in the far corner. Gets around his defenseman. That looks like it was Grossman, but Kuharski will send it into his own bench. Play whistle down. Face-off is going to remain inside of the Vipers, and 3:52 remaining here in the first period. It is still 1-0 in favor of the Vipers. Now Wilson trying to get it out of the zone. It's going to be controlled by Bushel. Bushel up to Wilson. Wilson stick lifted on the play, but he is able to force it out of the zone. Icing will be waved off. Amick wraps it around the boards to the near point. Kept alive by DeGroot. Ian Scott hit a couple times by Scholl and Stratton. As that's now to the corner, Josh Robinson sends it over to Scholl along the near boards. Tied up there, Scholl with Scott. McComb backhands it to DeGroot. DeGroot a shot. That one's blocked in front. Rebound. And it's still loose in the low slot, but coming away with it now is Wilson. He takes it to the boards. Wilson backhands it down low. Keegan McComb. Poke check there as he's pushed into the boards by Stratton. And now it's going to be a foot race. Here is Scholl. He takes down on the play. And the play looks like it is whistled down on a hand pass. Looks like they'll put the face off just outside of the Vipers' end. 2:55 remaining in the first. To the draw is Zemansky against number 20. That is Weston Roth. And Roth wins the draw. Down low is going to be McKinnon. Trevor McKinnon, pressured by Knippen, backhands it to the near side. Hashmark says it's going to be controlled now by, looks like Brown gets it towards the net, blocked in front by Carter. Brown once again trying to get it towards the far corner, but is pricked off there by J.Day Scott. It's Christian Brown. Sends it over to that is McKinnon. Morrell stops it behind the net, leaves it for Carter. Poke check there by Reisner. Zemanski with it now. Zemanski pressured by Carter. Roth applying pressure to Reisner. Here's Zemanski. Shot, save, rebound. It's also covered by Morrell. Face-off will stay inside the Leo zone, this time to the right of Morrell. It is Logan Robinson against Backstrom. Face-off won by Backstrom as he was able to shoot it to the corner. Redman able to backhand it out of the zone, as this now going to be played by DeGroot, pressured by two Lions, but he's able to make the pass to Hayden Scott. Scott looking to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer and shot off the palm of the glove of Morrell. Is now tied up Hayden Scott with Ray. That is Scott coming away with it. And a bad pass there goes out of the zone, and that was intended for DeGroot. He'll cut back towards the boards and inside the Leo zone, but Josh Robinson sends it towards the Vipers' end. Off the boards, it is going to be Kohlmeyer sending it down low. And that one's going to catch the attention of the official. The Vipers have the first power play of the game. It is going to be Parker Ray going to the box for interference. So it is Ray, 2 minutes for interference, and the faceoff will be inside the Leo end. And now it is going to be Ormsby. Down to Bushel. Bushel centers it to McComb, and Amick is there knocking it away. Knoblau is able to apply the pressure on Stratton, but he cannot corral the puck. And a bad pass looking for Ormsby goes out to the neutral zone. Stratton fans on the shot, and now it's going to be played by Ormsby. Ormsby cuts inside the zone, play on side. Ormsby to the far side now. Takes it along the boards. Now to the high slot. Ormsby to the middle, shot safe. Rebounds poked loose, and it's put to the corner. That one goes off the glove of Knoblau. A shot there is redirected by Stratton to the corner for Ormsby. Ormsby turns it over to Scholl. Scholl will clear it. 20 seconds remaining here in the first period. One more rush for the Vipers. 15 on the clock. Ormsby with it now, pressured by Grossman. He'll drop it for Scott. Scott stretch pass to Wilson. Does not connect. It goes for an icing with 7.7 remaining in the first. As you see on your monitors right now, 51 seconds remaining on the penalty to Ray. Off the draw, Hayden Scott with it now. Looks like he'll take it behind the net just to kill the time. Horn goes. That is the end of the first period. Vipers up 1-0. We'll take a quick break here on Summit City Sports and be right back.
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays.
So take a quick look at the team comparison for that period. Shots on goal for that period. The Vipers will have 12 on the board. The Lions with only 3. The Vipers are still in the middle of their first power play. Got 43 seconds on the clock for that. So we will take a quick look at that, see how the rest of this power play will go. Teams are lining up for the second period face-off. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Vipers. It's now sent to the far side. And now up the ice is going to be Kuharski trying to get it further in. And now it's at the point, blue line, and it is unable to be kept in as the Lions will now come out of the zone. They'll throw it around the boards. Yeiser unable to stop it, as now it's going to be along the near boards. Here's Grossman, cut into the high slot. He loses his balance, and now it's going to be played along behind the net. And now to the near side. Looks like by DeGroot. A stretch pass is going to be blocked. And now coming in the zone is Kuharski to Zemansky. Shot off the stick of Morrell. Lions return to full strength. Now there's another chance. Blocked to front. Loose in the high crease area. And it's going to be knocked away by the Lions. Coming out of the zone is going to be now sent to the near corner. And now it's to the far corner. Hayden Scott with possession. He's bumped off the boards there. And now is going to be into the zone. Kuharski. He will retreat to the point. Looking for DeGroot. Able to get to him there. DeGroot, a shot tipped in front. And is going to be saved by Morrell. Backhand chance. And another chance by Reasoner is wide. Here's DeGroot once again. DeGroot shot. Scores! DeGroot putting the Vipers up 2-0 on the Leo Lions. So it's 2-0 Vipers. DeGroot manages to find a hole in Morrell just in about the low slot area. As now it is 2-0. Vipers. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Lions. Brown unable to get away as J.D. Scott puts it down inside of the Vipers' end. Behind the net, Vipers have possession. Reasoner will put it into the zone. Here it looks like Christian Brown throws it on net. Reasoner with a spin around shot. That is blocked by Morrell. So 2-0 Vipers, 12:57 here in the second period remaining on the clock. And it's going to be a face-off win Vipers. That one's backhanded towards the net by Kohlmeyer, but wide. Knoblau keeps it alive for the Vipers at the point, and now it is going to be an onside keep there. Good job by Backstrom, as the teams are fighting for it just inside of the blue line. And Backstrom sends it down low, and he'll end up sending Ray to the ice as Parker Ray came in for a check. Knoblau puts it further down in. Centers it to Backstrom. Shot, save, scores! That one's Backstrom, and it's 3-0 Vipers. Morrell diving over, trying to make the save, and it goes just under his arm and in the net. And it's 3-0 Vipers, 12:16 here remaining in the second period. Tied up on the draw. It's going to be controlled, looks like, by the Lions. Grossman backhands it, excuse me, towards the net. Saved by Yeiser. And here is the Lions. Spear trying to, or excuse me, that's Logan Robinson. Shot blocked there from the point by Amick. And now it's going to be played by Bushel. Bushel, bad turnover to Grossman, who makes the shot and is saved by Yeiser. Here's Austin Ormsby. Looking up ice, that one played away by Josh Robinson. As it is flipped towards the back of the net by Bushel. He's pressured by Robinson. That one sent over to Kuharski. And DeGroot throws it towards the net, saved by Morrell. Now it's to the corner. Josh Robinson sends it over to the far side. Kept alive by DeGroot. Looking for Ian Scott in the corner. Ormsby comes in to assist. Amick to the point. Now back to DeGroot down low. And it looks like DeGroot once again in the high slot. Shot blocked in front by Robinson. And now it's in the crease and knocked away by Morrell. Hayden Scott with it. Gets around a poke check there. Look by Redmond. Here is Hayden Scott off the iron. And they're cleared away by Josh Robinson in the crease as it manages to drop straight down. Here's Wilson. Out to the point. Knoblau over to Scott. Scott shot blocked. And here he gets it right back. Scott now shot off the pad. And now it's going to be controlled by Hayden Scott once again. That one now grabbed by Logan Robinson. Backhanding it out of the zone. Kept alive by Knoblau. The Vipers with all kinds of pressure right now on the Lions. That one finally lifted out. Here's a foot race between Grossman and Scott. And Grossman gets there first but puts it inside the Vipers' end. Here goes Ormsby up the other way. Onside play, takes it to the corner. Now behind the net to the near side. Ormsby out to Scott. Back down low. That one out to the point, knocked down. Trying to come away with it, it's Fiedler. Unable to do so as McKinley has it now for the Vipers going the other way. Onside play. McKinley to the corner, to Brown. Brown shot, blocked in front. Reeser with a chance just outside the crease. Cleared away there by the Lions defense. That is Weston Roth knocking it away. Dakota Carter can't get it out of the zone. McKinley looking for Zemanski. Can't get there. Bushel with it now. Backhanding it further down low. Carter still is able to finally get it out. Icing waved off. Christian Brown has it. Over to Reasoner, who gets it to McKinley. McKinley pokes it into the zone. That one will roll on net. Morrell makes the save. Covers the puck. 8:55 remaining here in the second. Leo's players can finally catch a breath on that one. Leo won that draw. It was backhanded out of the zone. And that one just crept over the line for a Leo icing. Off the draw, it is Kohlmeyer with a shot that goes wide. As now is along the near side. And looks like Kohlmeyer will keep it alive. McComb was doing a good battle there. As now is going to be Hayden Scott with possession. He'll send it towards the near side. Here is McKinnon. Trevor McKinnon trying to get towards the slot area, but unable to do so. As here is McComb. He'll try to send it down into the Leo zone. And here is Trevor McKinnon. He gets in. Shot. Save. Rebound. Cleared away there by the Lions defense. Looks like it was Amick who cleared it away. He'll backhand it up to number 6, or excuse me, that is Spear, number 18 for the Lions. He fans on the shot, and now DeGroot goes the other way. Into the zone to McComb. Goes around Dakota Carter. Kohlmeyer looking to the corner. Knockdown in front as that one is into the neutral zone. Kohlmeyer pressured by Grossman. Wilson sends it down low. Here's Knippen trying to get a stretch pass up ice. Play on side. Redmond wraps it around the boards. Robinson and Knoblau battle for possession. And it looks like it'll be the Lions coming away with it. Shot by Grossman is into the glove of Yeiser. .7:03 remaining here in the second period. It is 3-0 Vipers. Off the draw is going to be controlled by Knoblau. Once into the near side. Wilson, shot, sicked away by Morrell. And it's going to be Logan Robinson wrapping it to the near side. Looks like for Dakota Carter. But Logan Robinson has now, he looks the other way. Kuharski takes a bit of a spill into the boards. And now it is going to be the Vipers with possession. Ormsby trying to keep it alive towards the blue line. Here's Wilson. Wilson, shot, saved by Morrell. And Morrell hangs on. .6:25 remaining here in the second period. It is 3-0 in favor of the Vipers. So the Lions are still looking for that kind of offensive leader, kind of the take charge guy for goal production. As they are down 3. That one is shot into the Vipers bench by Hayden Scott. So off the draw, they'll battle for possession just inside the blue line. But it is poked away there by Weston Roth. Hayden Scott taken down on the play, no call. As now Zemansky will send it down into the corner. Pressure by Carter. That one sent to the far corner. Fiedler can't get it out. Actually, it will go off the stick of Scott and out of the zone as Hayden Scott with it at the blue line. Hayden Scott gets it inside the zone, poke checked away. As now it's controlled by Brown to Scott. Scott got it to Ormsby, looked down the ice, but it was intercepted. Brown will bank it off the boards. And it will go down for an icing. Face-off down inside of the Vipers' end. Face-off won by Stratton on Reasoner, but Reasoner comes away with it. As here is Keegan McComb sending it inside the Leo end. That one's blocked in front of the high slot, kept alive there by DeGroot. DeGroot throws it towards the corner. Reasoner with it now, pressured by Scholl. They're battling for possession. Coming away with it is going to be McComb. Keegan McComb centers it towards the middle. And that one was covered by Morrell. Or McComb, excuse me, poked it free, but not before the whistle caused the play to be blown dead. So off the draw, Reasoner wins it back. That one's shot in front by Bushel, tipped by Reasoner. Now he will throw it towards the net and wide. Bushel trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. Now here comes the Lions back the other way. Redmond into the zone. He's taken down on the play. DeGroot banks it off the boards down. Looking for Lehman. That one will be tipped, so no icing. As Ray gets it up to Knippen. Now controlled by McKinley. McComb to DeGroot down low. It's going to be Ray with possession. He'll bank it off the boards. And now it is going to be Knoblau. And now Kuharski with possession. Puck seems to be bouncing from stick to stick right now. And Bushel will send it down the ice. That one will not be an icing. McKinley gets there. And now it is Hayden Scott. And Parker Ray trying to get out of the zone. Kept alive by Scott. It's going to be controlled by Amick. To Ray. Ray, pressured by Kohlmeyer, off the glass towards the point. Kept in by Scott. Hayden Scott gets around Ray. Shot. That one is wide of the net. Kuharski off the boards down low to McKinley. McKinley to Kuharski. Kuharski in the corner, out to the point. Knoblau can't control it. And now the Leo Lions are trying to come away with it. But Knoblau is there. Hayden Scott up to Kuharski, knocked away. Hayden Scott once again looks for Kuharski. He'll take it into the zone. Here's Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer's shot goes off the stick of Morrell into the glass towards the corner. And now it is Wilson to Kohlmeyer, and that one's into the slot, but not controlled. That one will roll down for an icing. With 2:43 remaining here in the second period, it is still 3-0 in favor of the Vipers. Tie up on the draw. Here's Backstrom, a shot off the iron again. That's twice now the Vipers have found the crossbar this period. And that one rolls down for an icing. So iron unkind right now for the Vipers as they found the crossbar twice. And the faceoff will be inside the Leo zone. Another tie-up on the draw. And it is going to be into the neutral zone. Bushel pressured by Spear. Now along the point, it is going to be out into the neutral zone to be controlled by Bushel. Bushel flips into the zone towards the net. Morrell stops it, leaves it for Josh Robinson. That is stolen by McKinnon. Now is going to be controlled. Looks like by Josh Robinson, looking for the point. Bushel is shot, blocked in front, possibly off for Wilson. Is now McKinnon is pressured by Carter. Now here is Wilson. Wilson to Backstrom. Backstrom tries to direct it towards the net, but unable to do so. Bushel intercepts the pass from Scholl, looking for Spear. Bushel sends it to the corner along the near side. And now it is going to be controlled by, looks like Spear, as Leo is finally able to get it out of their own zone. And here is Backstrom to Bushel to Wilson. Wilson looking for a centering pass, which is redirected to the near side boards. Here is a shot that is stopped there by Morrell. Shot coming from number 14, Ian Scott. Icing waved off as DeGroot manages to beat Grossman to the puck. And now it's tied up at the corner. He gets it up to Zemanski. Zemanski off the boards to himself. Zemanski. Poke check by Ray. Zemanski now out to the point. Knoblau shot. That one stopped by Morrell. And he finds the rebound and covers the puck with 28.6 remaining here in the second period. Three to nothing in favor of the Vipers. Face off inside of the Leo zone. Face off, won by the Lions. It is over the stick of Knoblau and out. Sends it up ice now, looking for Ormsby. Ormsby gets into the zone. Looking for Zemanski, intercepted. Leo coming down the other way with 10 seconds on the clock. Into the zone, Logan Robinson. Robinson rubbed off the play by DeGroot. Zemanski puts it off the boards to the near side. 1 second. And that does it for the second period. The Vipers will go into the intermission up 3 to nothing. We'll take a break here on SummitCitySports.com and be right back.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any
comets falling from the sky, 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 comets falling from the sky.
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Your request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
And we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. We are in the middle of the intermission here for high school hockey, where the Vipers are up 3-0 over the Leo Lions. We'll take a quick look at to how we got this far. Opening up the scoring was Thomas Zemansky, as a pass finds him once. He fans on the shot, but finds it again and puts a 5-hole on. The goaltender Morrell. That made it 1-0. And now later in the second period, it was 1-0 for the whole first period. Ray gets a hit there. DeGroot goes towards the faceoff circle, puts it just under the blocker of Morrell. That made it 2-0. Then later on in the second period, it was the Vipers as well. Once again, looks like Knobloch kept it alive at the point, got it towards McComb, and then McComb passes it towards Backstrom. Backstrom was able to redirect it into the net just under the arm of Morrell once again. That one was on the glove side. And that made it 3-0. That is where we currently sit. 3-0 Vipers over the Lions. Fort Wayne currently with the only power play in the game. Leo's Parker Ray took an interference call early on in the, late in the first, that carried on into the early part of the second period. So only one penalty on the board so far, and it's 3-0 Vipers. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the ACME Bar and Grill is currently located at 1105 East State Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. ACME Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services also include concrete ceiling, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. At Indiana Wesleyan University, the world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu for more information. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicles and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignment, engine diagnostics, and more. Tom Steel Tires. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment only at Big Eyed Fish. El Azteca Mexican restaurant has been serving consistent food since 1973. Our recipes use only the best fresh ingredients. Family owned, we pride ourselves on great quality. For more information, go to El Azteca, that's ELAZTCA restaurant.com. And finally, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. found at Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. We will take another break here on SummitCitySports.com. It'll be the third period when we come back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. a journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Teams have returned to the ice. We'll take a quick look at the team comparison feature, kind of brand new here on Summit City Sports, through 2 periods of play. It is 3-0 in favor of the Vipers, and the Vipers have a humongous shots on goal advantage on the Leo Lions, 35 to just 4. The Vipers are 0 for 1 on the power play. And the penalty minutes is 2 for the Lions, 0 for the Vipers. So as I mentioned, the Fort Wayne Vipers have a humongous shots on goal advantage, 35 to 4. So the Lions continuing to have their offensive struggles. Right now, they're barely able to get even a couple shots on goal. But as I've come to learn over my time of playing hockey, it's not always it's not always the quantity of shots. It is there is a quality of shots. As I could try to get this out here, I do apologize. So you can have 40, 50 shots on goal, but if you only have like 2 real good scoring chances, then it don't really matter how much you throw on net. Anyway, so off the face-off, it is going to be played by Grossman inside of the Leo zone. And now it's to the corner. Here's Wilson. To McComb towards the front of the net, but it goes off the back of the net, so it'll be wide. Robinson gets up to Redmond. Redmond throws it down low. That one goes for an icing. Real quick, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that, of course, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260Sports. That is 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Off the draw and out of the zone, Scholl looking for Spear, but it is not passed correctly. As now it is going to be Knoblaug out to the point. And here come the Vipers the other way, but Ormsby now has possession. End of the zone. It is going to be Ormsby tying up Stratton. Ormsby with it now. Taking a look at his options. Looking for Wilson. Knocked away a shot. Off by Hayden Scott is blocked by Morrell. And now it is going to be wrapped around the boards and kept alive by Hayden Scott. Scott goes around Spear and Scholl as he takes it to the corner over to Wilson. Wilson. Pressure by Carter. Looking for Ormsby, but a stick lift by Spear makes the puck go out of the zone. Ormsby looking for a stretch pass. Cannot be completed. That one goes for an icing. So faceoff will go down inside of the Vipers' end. Face off to the right of the goaltender Yeiser. Ray at the point. Shot saved by the goaltender Yeiser. Facing just his 5th shot on goal. Off the draw, it is going to be Ray once again at the point. Shot blocked by McKinney. Another chance by Roth. Finds Yeiser, and we have a penalty called on the play. Looks like they'll call boarding. We'll get the call here in a second as DeGroot goes to the box. So boarding is a call, an automatic 2 and 10. So looks like DeGroot might be done for the rest of the game, as actually that will actually clock the time at about 1:13 if the full penalty is served. So Leo on the power play for the first time tonight. Now with the 2 and 10, the 10-minute misconduct does not start counting until after the initial 2 minutes is served. Ray off the boards looking for Logan Robinson. He'll back it down to Carter. Carter looking for his options. Decides to go to the near side for Ray. Ray over to the far boards. And now it's played by, here's Zemansky. Looking for McKinnon, but it is broken up. Good shorthanded opportunity. Grossman taken down on the play. Looking for a tripping call. He isn't going to get one. And now it is going to be up high, and it's out of the zone. Parker Ray with it now. Ray now cuts to the far side. Throws it on net. Saved by Yeiser, and it's directed to the boards behind the net and out. Now there is a hit along the penalty boxes. That one's going to be a check from behind, which is another 2 and 10. So now Stratton finds himself in the box for a 2 and 10. So that will negate the power play for the Lions. And if time runs its course, I think Stratton might be done for the game, as it's only 12:01 remaining in the third period. So by the time its 10 minutes is up, that will only have about a second left in the third period. Face off, 4-on-4 hockey. It is now played by Knoblau. Here is Bushel. Pressure by Amick. He actually finds the puck. Now Bushel looking for the slot for Backstrom, but it's tied up there. Spear now has it. And he'll send it into the Vipers' end. Is now controlled, looks like by Bushel, coming down the near side. Into the zone, to the high slot. Pressure by Carter. Spear with it now. That one is off the linesman and not very far down the ice. The Vipers are now on the power play. As they return to full strength, coming into the zone, it looks like it is Backstrom who has a goal tonight. Here is Kuharski out to the high slot. Hayden Scott shot, save, rebound, directed to the corner. Lehman out to Kuharski. Over to Scott. Pressured by Fiedler. Scott a shot. That one is blocked by the blocker of Morrell. Here's Hayden Scott once again. Scott shot into the glove of Morrell, and Morrell hangs on. 34 seconds remaining in the power play for the Vipers. 10:35 remaining here in the third period. It is 3-0 Vipers due to goals from Zemanski, DeGroot, and number 19, that is Backstrom. Wilson wins the draw. Scott shot is blocked by Roth. A bit of a tongue twister on that one. As Wilson gets it back to Hayden Scott, but it goes just under his stick and out of the zone. Roth applying pressure zone. Ray trying to get it out. It is blocked by Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer shot off the stick of Morrell. Hayden Scott pokes it away for Fiedler. Leo returns to full strength. So the Vipers are 0 for 2 on the night. As now is played by, looks like Hayden Scott's going to get there. Along the far side is going to be Carter. Put it inside of the Vipers' end. And now it is going to be, looks like Amick keeps it alive for a brief moment. Hayden Scott backhands it to the neutral zone, looking for Reisner. That one will roll for an icing. Nine minutes, 11 seconds remaining here in the third period. Face off back down inside of the Vipers' end. So right now, 3 penalties have been officially called. Ray for interference in the first, a check from behind, and a 10-minute misconduct on Stratton, and it was DeGroot with a board and a 10-minute misconduct here in the third. Knoblau looking for Ian Scott. He'll tip it towards McKinley. McKinley coming into the zone, pressured by Ray. Ian Scott trying to cut to the middle. Here's McKinley, a backhand wide of the net. Reisner shot, stopped by Morrell. Another chance, scores! Ian Scott! So now it's 4-0 in favor of the Fort Wayne Vipers off a goal from Ian Scott. Carter has possession from the face-off win by the Lions. Here's Redmond. Redmond a shot. That one sticked away and into the safety netting by the goaltender Yeiser. So Ian Scott with the goal. The assist going to Reisner. .8:23 remaining here in the third period. Backhand towards the net by Grossman is sticked away by Yeiser. Robinson shot intercepted by Brown. Tries it again. Robinson shot knocked away. Hayden Scott with possession. Cuts to the near side. Now to the middle. into the zone. Now bumped off by Carter. Here's Ormsby. Out to the point. Here's a shot by McKinnon. Off the shoulder of Morrell, and it looks like that one stung him. He was slow to get up. Grossman fighting for it. Here's Zemansky. Zemansky with it now. Walking to the face-off circle, near side. Centers it to Brown. That one's knocked away by Logan Robinson. And Hayden Scott gets it down low for McKinnon. Bumped off by Carter. Logan Robinson there. That one's out to the point. Here's Hayden Scott. Shot. That one was redirected into the net, but it is waved off due to an interference penalty. Very unfortunate there for the Vipers as they almost went up 5-0. But Ormsby takes an interference call. Which will negate the goal. $7:10 remaining here in the third period. 4-0 in favor of the Vipers. Ray with it now. Going up the far side, banks it off the boards. Yeiser will stop it. Fiedler centers it, and no one's there for the Lions. Fiedler now with it. Any fans on the shot? Knippen comes down and keeps it alive. Ain't make a chance. Goes wide. Here is J.D. Scott. Knippen a shot. Blocked in front. It looks like Knoblau and Amick are battling for possession. As now coming away is the Vipers. Here's Backsham. Good deke there on Knippen. Coming into the zone. He is ran off into the boards by Ray. Barker Ray with it now. And it's poked away there by McComb. J.D. Scott trying to regain possession. Here comes Brown into the zone. Brown trying to get around Ray. He is sent to the ice. Ray doing a very good job on the defensive side of things for the Lions. Behind the net now. Josh Robinson trying to get it out. It is along the near boards. Coming away with it is Spear. Spear into the zone. Shot is into the glove of Yeiser. 6 seconds remaining in the power play for the Vipers. 5:19 remaining here in the third period. Off the draw, that one is blocked in front. Vipers will return to full strength. As is going to be, looks like Dakota Carter with possession, pressured by Lehman. And looks like that one will be out of the zone. I kind of lost track of that one as it goes down for an icing. Off the draw, which was down inside of the Leo zone. Here's Ian Scott. Shot saved by Morrell. McKinley out to Knoblau. To Bushel. Shot saved. And Morrell will snag it out of the air and have the play blown dead. 4:27 remain here in the third period. It is 4-0 Vipers. Grossman gets it out to the point. Bushel shot. That is sticked away there by Morrell. Morrell seems frustrated with himself on that one as he looks like he tried to aim it towards the net. Bushel shot save. Rebound by Scott. Scores! Ian Scott, 2-goal night. It's 5-0. Off the draw at the neutral zone, whereas 5-0 now in favor of the Vipers. Coming in the zone is Fort Wayne once again. Now grabbed, looks like in the far boards. Now out to the point. Here's Hayden Scott. Scott shot, tipped in front by Reesner, but it goes wide. Ormsby trying to keep it away from Amick. Able to grab possession. He banks it down to Reesner. Reesner centers it to Ormsby. That one is redirected on net. And Morrell finds it and covers. So 3:10, now 3:08 as we are under a running clock now as the Vipers are up by 5. It is 5-0. Kuharski battling it for possession as Parker Ray sends him down. Kuharski will now grab it once again. Centers it to Brown and it goes wide. McComb pressured by Scholl. Hayden Scott off the boards to McComb. Here is. Looks like Hayden Scott will maintain possession as it was bouncing around a few players there. McComb can't quite get it in. Here is McComb. In the zone behind the net. Fans on the shot as now it is going to be into the neutral zone for Hayden Scott. Hayden Scott up to McComb. He'll flip it inside the zone. Now it's to Kohlmeyer in the neutral zone. Kohlmeyer sends it inside the Leo end. Grabbed by Carter to Josh Robinson. Robinson trying to get it out, knocked down by McKinnon. Bushel puts it to the corner. Zemansky, shot, saved by Morrell. Here's Kohlmeyer to the far side. Shot wide. Knoblau, pressured by Roth. And Robinson, spear in there as well. And now it is going to be Spear coming away with it. He looks to center. Here's Kohlmeyer, interception. That one's off the blocker and over the net and out of play. We are under a minute here, 50 seconds and counting down here in the third period. Face off inside of the Leo zone with 34 left on the clock and still counting down due to the running clock. Bit of a mercy rule here in high school hockey. Now is going to be along the near side. Poked away there by Hayden Scott. And here is McKinley. McKinley looking for Ian Scott. Knocked away there by Logan Robinson. Here goes Grossman. 13 on the clock. 2-on-1. Grossman to Redmond, and it goes wide. Out to the point now, and it is going to be kept alive by Leo. Logan Robinson cannot get it. 2 seconds. One. That one is in the glove of Yeiser. He stops it and gets the shutout. So that does it for us here on SummitCitySports.com. The Vipers with the 5-0 victory over the Leo Lions. We thank you for joining us there, and we look to see you again here very soon.